What's up, guys? So today I'm doing a top 5 Wednesday countdown, and today's countdown is top 5, I believe it was labeled as like pre-orders for the rest of the year, but I've seen it put as anticipated releases for the rest of the year, so I'm doing it. So yeah, let's just get into the discussion part. For number 5, I have The Rose Society by Marie Lu. This is the second book to The Young Elites by Marie Lu. And this is number 5 because while it is one of my anticipated releases and it is one of my top ones, it's kind of the least one because The Young Elites wasn't like my most favorite book ever. Like, I didn't like it as much as the Legend series, but the ending was really good, so I'm really anticipating the next book because the ending was like really, really good and kind of like makes you wonder like, oh, what's gonna happen next? So it'll probably be really interesting. Number 4 is I Crawl Through It by A.S. King. This is a new book by A.S. King that I've been anticipating ever since I saw it on Goodreads, I believe. And I don't really think it's like well known or anything, but like it's coming out in like pretty soon. So yeah, these are all coming out in like this year, so for the rest of the year. So yeah, it sounds really interesting. Actually, like all of A.S. King's books sound interesting anyway, and I've read 3 of her books so far, and I've enjoyed them, all of them, pretty much. So I'm really excited to see what she comes up with next. Number 3 is 10,000 Skies Above You by Claudia Gray. This is the sequel to 1,000 Pieces of You by Claudia Gray. And this is going to be the second book in the Firebird trilogy, which is the actual name for this series. I really, really loved the first book in this trilogy. If you didn't already know, if you haven't like seen on my channel, like my wrap up I mentioned, but anyway, that's unrelated. But this is the second book and it sounds really interesting and hopefully it will be as good as the first one. Number 2 is Library of Souls by Ransom Riggs. This is the final and concluding book to the Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children series, and I've read the first 2 books of the series and loved them, especially Hollow City, and it ended on kind of a cliffhanger, so I'm really excited to see where it picks off from and how this series ends, because I'm really anxious to see how it ends. And my number 1 most anticipated release for the rest of the year is Queen of Shadows by Sarah J. Maas, the 4th book in the Throne of Glass series. I'm really excited for this one. As, I mean, just the Throne of Glass series, it's amazing. Like, if you haven't started it, you should, because it's really good. But anyway, I'm really excited for the 4th book to come out to see what happens. I've heard, well, I saw, like, on Twitter, the author, Sarah J. Maas, like, she said that, like, some scenes, like, made her cry writing it, and I'm, like, really anxious to see, like what happens. So hopefully it'll be really good, and I have faith that it will be, because, I mean, come on, it's the Throne of Glass series. So yeah, that's it for this video. I will see you guys next time in the next video, and that's pretty much it. Bye!